this is a food chain without the arrows added in. The arrows in a food chain represent the direction of energy movement from one animal to the next. So if the snake eats the rat, the energy will move from the rat to the snake. So if we add those arrows in, energy movement from rat to snake. If the eagle eats the snake, then the energy is going to go from the snake to the eagle. So food chains are relatively simple. They get a little bit harder when we start looking at food webs. Now, food webs will give us an idea of the energy movement in an ecosystem. Okay, so if we have a look at this example here, and we start looking about how we might add the arrows in, we might say that the rabbit will eat the plant, so the energy will go from the plant to the rabbit. The bird will also eat the plant. So there's two directions the energy could possibly move in. So I've got two arrows here, which is why it's not a chain and it's a web. So if we go from there, the rabbit could be eaten by the snake. It could also be eaten by the eagle. So again, there's two directions in which the energy could move within this chain, which we're now causing to be a web. If we look at the bird could be eaten by the snake, could also be eaten by the eagle possibly, and then our snake could be eaten by the eagle as well. So as you'll see in the center there, we've got our eagle, who is not going to be consumed, but will probably be consumed once it's kind of died and will be decomposing. And all the other parts of this food web are all being consumed and all passing their energy along. Now, this is a relatively simple food web. It gets a little bit more tricky when more parts of the ecosystem are added in. So this is maybe a more difficult one, and you just have to really think about where the energy is moving. Okay, so what is going to eat what, and that will create a nice big food web.